Avnish, hi. This video is intended to give you fully inside scoop of the functionality, look and feel of the iPad app. It'll be a little detailed, so hopefully bear with me. I'd rather have it be more detailed and cover everything than miss something. First and foremost, everything is balanced. Everything is, in the same setting and size. It feels right. So that's important in the look and feel design. But let's go into the functionality button by button. Photo. So first of all, there's a toolbar across the top. Home, photo gallery, email, full screen. All of that's really important. We want a back button as well. There's not one evident in this app until you start going through it. Whether we put it up on the toolbar if you think that's useful, or you'll see an arrow appear as we go through the slideshow, we can utilize this as well. At any part of the presentation, it's important that we're able to email the client any photo or asset that they want to have. You can see a pop-up email comes from the designated user of the iPad. You could simply send photos, meeting rooms information, whatever the client may want. So that's really important throughout the process, any aspect. Home, photo gallery, email, full screen. Logo to the right, button, arrow to the right, arrows back. In the left side menu bar, slideshow, rooms, dining, meetings. Every is a subcategory of the app itself. So if you go to slideshow, you're already there. You can slide through photo by photo. We want to have the name. As you can see, the name of the last photo was in there, lobby. We'd like every photo to be labeled. We sent a CVS or a zip file with all the photos with their names on them, so you should have that. Ability to go full screen and flip by finger, or go back to a regular slideshow and go through by arrow. As you can see, the back arrow does appear once you go past the first photo. The subcategories, it's important that all the little thumbnail icons come up after each photo category. So there's all the room photos you can see, so we can access. Again, through the slideshow, you'll see each room is accessed in full screen or in regular slideshow presentation. You go to dining, same thing. Photo thumbnails are below the main image. Meetings, photo thumbnails below the main image. Weddings, same thing. So each category has the name of the photo in the upper left-hand corner. If we have room to put it somewhere down below, we can set the template up. But I like the clean look, feel, and functionality of this, so I wasn't really looking to change anything. We can talk about it. So again, a back button to go back instead of the home, go back to the last button. A back button would be good. Floor plans. This is a critical aspect of the app. We haven't really talked about it, but I'll get floor plan PDFs and I'll get the coordinated photo in detail. I showed you in the PowerPoint, but the way it works is you click on the icon, photo pops up, you can see the name of the photo in the upper left-hand corner, you can exit out. Some photos will have detail, so you can pick up the actual information of that room. Orange County Ballroom, detail. You'll see a PDF pops up. Again, very important to the look, feel, and functionality of what we want to design. We want to duplicate this. There's an X button to close that out. You can also pull more than one photo at a time. So you can do a side-by-side comparison of ballrooms. So here you have the Platinum Ballroom, the Orange County Ballroom. This one does have detail. Everyone should, to make it easy. And if we don't want to include the detail, we don't have to. But this floor plans are key to the success of how we lay out the convention centers, the hotel floor rooms. Again, I'll get the PDFs, I'll provide the dots, I'll provide the photos, I'll provide the details. You just need to make it work in the environment of the iPad. Similar to what you see here. Also, you'll see in the upper right hand corner, capacity chart comes up when you go to a floor plan. So that's important as well. When you go to a floor plan, you have an icon in the upper right hand corner that says capacity chart. So they're able to instantly pull up with that floor plan. They can look at the seating availability within that venue. Again, that's very important into our success. There's a back arrow button here. You can hopefully see the design as I move forward. Back to home, So we've gone through photo gallery, floor plans, capacity charts, just an easy downloadable PDF. I don't see anything different we can discuss on a PowerPoint presentation. Convention Center, they actually just did a link to the center. We actually have what we've designed within our PowerPoint. Dining, we've gone a little bit beyond just a simple listing where they have a photo, text, and pull up the menu. I think that's important that you're able to have this type of functionality. I tried to make it the same flow and feel as the rest of the app to be a little bit better than what we see here. But again, I've submitted everything in the PowerPoint, but you can see how it flows. Catering. It's not an R button, but again, you'll see how everything flows. It's balanced. Photos are balanced. You can go into banquets. And it's important. The convention centers are not going to be our only client. I anticipate on getting a lot of hotels on board, which is going to be a much simpler app, much more relevant to this Anaheim Marriott app. These cities are a little bit more detailed because of all their assets, but my goal is to really meet with a hotel partner in Las Vegas and talk to them about this for their hotels, which could take us, in a new direction, but the same virtual direction, just easier work. So again, all the parts of this app are important to have. Presentation, we've talked about. You go into presentations, they're laid out. You can do a PDF, and again, the PowerPoint or PDF has to work within the environment of the iPad to simply pull it up and flip through it, not to go to a downloadable link, but to have it loaded into the iPad. So when you pull it up, the presentation is available. There is Keynote capabilities within the iPad, so maybe linking to the Keynote or some way to get it in there through the app itself. Here we have videos. You can see the video player comes up. Again, very basic. I think our design is much more rich and robust, but you'll see the functionality of this is very key. Regular or full screen. I know you understand all the video components, so I'm not going to go into that much. Technology. We don't have this key, but again, it's a balanced key to have, especially if we do hotels. I want you to have this video so you can go back to it. Hotel, you can see it just provides a PDF within the system itself. You're not linking out. It's showcased in the iPad environment. Here you can actually see links that they do have that you can go to link and see how different tech tools can be utilized within that hotel. Again, well, this isn't applicable for cities, but it's important to have in this presentation so you know where we are. E-toolkit, not relevant. Fact sheet. Again, just a straight within the environment, a sheet that gives the facts of the destination. I think our layout is much stronger, much more visual appealing, so I like what we're doing in that area. Destination, again, going to a destination, you can go through a photo display. You can see the photos. I like the way they do that, kind of whited over with a ghost bar. Anaheim Garden Walk. You can click through their photo gallery. Again, same exact usage as the very first photo gallery. You can see every picture has a title. That's how we want to utilize describing our photos within our app for the client. Again, being able to go full screen, being able to send them an email. Maybe this is a venue they want to go to. So it's important on having this flow and functionality and consistency within the app. Maps, important part of what we're doing. Again, to utilize Google Maps, I think we're able to just bring it in, whether it uploads to full screen like this does. You can search directions. It's all through Google. In fact, I think it instantly links to Google. You'll know better than I do. So that's the mapping feature. And we want to have the mapping, I think, within our app where designated in the presentation. There's no back key, so I have to go out of the app and go back in. That's problematic for this app. So when I went to Maps, you couldn't back out of it. Why Anaheim? Why buy us a simple PDF? Documents and forms, links, to every document and form they might want to use. Again, this is important in the hotel feature, not as important in our city apps. I know the city apps are a little bit more intensive, but again, that's where we have sales driven, and it'll open the door to value dates. Again, I think we've done a better job, much more aesthetically pleasing. Marriott World, it just shows, this might be important in a hotel chain to be able to showcase their hotels and come up with a way to showcase them. They link you to a downloadable app for that hotel. So again, it's quicker than I thought it would be. The main detailed information you've seen. You can go off the design and flow. We need to talk about how the text is presented in a much cleaner fashion like they do on dining. The text is tight, clean, concise. Mine is kind of all over the place. I'm not a design guy, but hopefully you get the idea of what we're trying to do. Thanks, Avnish, for your help. I'll send this video and hopefully it'll help you out lay the app out in such a way that we can bring this to fruition. Thanks so much.